Well, hello there and welcome back to the channel for this week's 5-Minute Friday Market Recap. This week we are in Flathead County, Montana. Those are going to be the cities of Whitefish, Columbia Falls, Kalispell, Kyla, Bigfork, and Lakeside. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's just dive right into Whitefish. So in Whitefish this week, our most expensive and most popular listing is 405 Delray Road. If you've been with me a while, you know that we have seen this one before. It's now listed at $26,500,000. I believe when we started with this one, it was around $39 million. So that's actually quite a steal. It is on Whitefish Lake, large acreage. If you're seeking privacy and lakefront, definitely take a closer look at this one. I will put links to all of these properties in the description box below. The least expensive home in Whitefish, Montana this week is 4870 US Highway 93 South 25 for $33,000. This is just the mobile home here, no real estate included. The lot rent on this one is $850 a month. It does include some of the amenities, so definitely take a closer look if that one interests you. In Whitefish this week, we have a total of 411 listings, 2 new listings, 134 price reductions, 2 open houses, 0 foreclosures, and 0 short sales. And the average price per square foot in Whitefish is sitting at $1,009. All right, so let's head on over to Columbia Falls. In Columbia Falls this week, our most expensive listing is 1187 Hodgson Road. This is beautiful property, 40 acres, has a guest house set up for equestrian needs. So that might be a great one if you have horses. That one is listed for $16,600,000. Our most popular and least expensive listing in Columbia Falls this week, we also have seen before, 115 Spyglass Hill Loop for $50. Again, it's interesting if you click into the listing on this one, the cost is $50 and they're going to give you $1,000 for buying it. This is kind of a timeshare type situation, and so I'm guessing, I don't know, I haven't called the agent on this one, but that the yearly maintenance fees are kind of more than the owner would like, and they're just trying to get rid of it. So definitely, if that interests you, take a closer look, but also be sure to ask those questions to make sure that that makes sense for your needs and your family as well. Currently in Columbia Falls, there is a total of 218 listings, 3 new listings, 68 price reductions, 1 foreclosure, and 0 short sales. That average price per square foot in Columbia Falls is sitting at $371. All right, and let's head on down to Kalispell now. In Kalispell this week, our most expensive listing is North Ashley Lake Road for $22 million. This one was listed last year. It is an absolutely gorgeous property. Even if you don't have $22 million, you should take a closer look at this one. It's just stunning. It's modeled after the Prince of Wales in Canada, and that hotel, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's just gorgeous. It's on over 700 acres, and of course on Ashley Lake you have that waterfront, so very, very, very private. The most popular listing in Kalispell this week is 537 Pheasant Lane, listed for $540,000. A little bit more realistic for most of us. This is a new build right off Highway 93 there, so if a new build interests you, take a closer look at that one. And then the least expensive listing in Kalispell is 1045 Conrad Drive 5A for $85,000. And again, this one is just for the trailer mobile home. It does not include any real estate, so you will have a lot rent there. Currently in Kalispell, there is a total of 533 listings, 7 new listings, 242 price reductions, 11 open houses, 0 foreclosures and short sales, and the average price per square foot in Kalispell is sitting right at the $413 mark. All right, so let's head on over to Kyla. Kyla is just west of Kalispell. I didn't initially include it, but I have started including it because I've had a lot more requests for Kyla these days. So the most expensive listing in Kyla is 4773 South Ashley Lake Road. This is also on Ashley Lake. So if you would like to be on Ashley Lake, but maybe don't have that $22 million to spend on that beautiful estate, this could be an alternative. This one is listed for $2,975,000. $1,000. Also has a beautiful lakefront there. The most popular listing in Kyla this week is 118 Bales Creek Trail, listed for $799,900. And the least expensive listing in Kyla is 315 Emmons Spur Road for $379,000. That one is on nearly 5 acres, butts up to National Forest, I believe, and has a creek running through it. However, the listing says it needs a new well. I think it needs a new septic. So you've got kind of your work cut out for you. It's sold as is. So just know that going into that one. All right, so let's head on down to Bigfork now. Bigfork is on the east shore of Flathead Lake. And in Bigfork this week, we have seen this most expensive and most popular listing before. This one is 50430 Mud Lake Road, listed for $17,500,000. And this one is gorgeous, over 400 acres, true beautiful estate. So if you would like that kind of acreage and just those mountain views are gorgeous, definitely take a closer look. The least expensive listing in Bigfork this week is actually not a house at all, but a boat slip. Slip M8 on Vista Lane, listed for $129,900. And this is actually one of the least expensive boat slips I've seen come through here in a while. So if you are in the market for a boat slip, check that one out. Bigfork currently has a total of 215 active listings, 6 new listings, 69 price reductions, 3 open houses, 0 foreclosures and short sales, and that average price per square foot in Bigfork is at $577. All right, so let's head on across the lake now to Lakeside. Lakeside is on the west side of Flathead Lake. In my opinion, has some of the best views overlooking the lake and the Swan Mountain Range. Absolutely gorgeous, but the town is one of the smaller ones of the ones we've discussed. So going into the listings, the most popular listing this week is 397 Caroline Point Road, listed for $11 million. We did see this one last year also. It is on Flathead Lake. I'm not sure why the primary photo does not show that, but it is. It has quite a bit of lake frontage. So definitely take a closer look if you are in the market for a Flathead Lake home. There's also 861 Angel Point Road. This is the most expensive listing in Lakeside this week for $12,900,000. So that also has the lake frontage there, Flathead Lake. So, and that one is more of a new build. If that interests you, take a closer look. And then the least expensive listing in Lakeside this week is 7860 Highway 93 South, listed for $350,000. This one, I think it said it does have a well, that it's going to need a septic, and it's kind of just like a shed cabin type situation on a little over an acre. If that size lot and that price point interests you, currently there is a total of 77 listings in Lakeside, 1 new listing, 30 price reductions, 0 open houses, foreclosures, and short sales, and that average price per square foot in Lakeside is sitting at $696. So that is all for our city recaps this week in Flathead County, but I did want to mention, as far as month supply of inventory, we're sitting throughout this MLS at about 4.2 right now. So it is more inventory than we have seen pretty much in the last 5 years. Still, you know, a little bit in the favor of sellers, but more of a balanced market. If you are looking to buy, you probably noticed as I went through today, a lot more price drops. So that's great if you are a buyer right now. I also wanted to feature a few other listings that are some of my own, full disclosure here, but they are absolutely amazing. So 1730 Hill Meadows is in Whitefish. It's up near Tally Lake, over 10 acres. It's this beautiful 4-bedroom, 4-bath estate. It's got attached 2-car garage, gorgeous views overlooking the river and the mountains, and just so private, no HOAs, no covenants. So if that's something that interests you, that one is listed at $1.8 million. Take a closer look. I'll put a link below. Also, if you were hoping to be in Whitefish, but the price point is a little bit high for what you're looking for, check out 2986 Rufenach Lane. That one is right off Whitefish Stage Road, North Kalispell area, but very close to Whitefish. It's kind of back in It sits back in, it feels country. It's on over half an acre. It has private HOA Whitefish River access. It is a townhome, so kind of that duplex type feel, but you don't even notice it back there. And it's so spacious with that lot and just the amount of space in the house. It's 3 bedrooms, but it has a flex space as well for an office or any of your other needs, and RV parking. So if that might be of interest, that one is listed at $635,000. So I think it's a steal and just a really beautiful piece of property there. If you are looking for even a more affordable option in South Kalispell, 222 Forest Hill Village is currently listed for $325,000. It's just a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, move-in ready, low maintenance. So that might be a great option if you're just looking to spend more time outside recreating and less time in your house or trying to do housing projects or anything like that. And then the last one that I wanted to feature is 159 Bison Circle Drive. This is a gorgeous lot. It's 0.82 acres, so just shy of an acre, but it has open space on 3 sides. So if you were looking for more acreage, but maybe you're like, well, I don't necessarily want to pay that extra price or those extra taxes or have that extra maintenance, this is kind of the sweet spot. And it's a pretty level and clear lot, so easy to kind of create and build your dream home. So I will link all of those below as well. Take a closer look if any of those interest you. If you have questions or comments, just give me a call anytime at 406-890-5390. I would be happy to help. Have an amazing week, and I will see you next time.